Hello guys, welcome back to News for the Unemployed. News I imagine you don't care about if you have a job. Starting a news channel on YouTube means that I have to really dive into the happenings of the internet. So I hear about the good, the bad, and the absolutely diabolical. And the news I'm about to tell you guys is most definitely the diabolical. It's about a Twitch streamer called Lucari. Now I've never heard of Lucari, but apparently he's pretty much a well-known gooner, a master prestige fiddler, and people really didn't know about the extent of Lucari's sexual deviance until he accidentally leaked his notepad filled with the most despicable, depraved, and disgusting sights known to man.
This is probably the wildest news I ever woke up to. I wake up this morning and I see the Lacari files. This man has the most outlandish downloads of... I don't even want to say it, but if you know, you know. Bro, why do you have it downloaded? Question is, what are you watching? Bro, why? Bro, what? Bro, it's so many questions with little answers. And I was just like, is this a dream? Bro, what?
Obviously I can't show you what the live stream at the time saw, but a lot of people did a deep dive into what a lot of these things mean, and what they uncovered is genuinely insane. Diddy himself would be shocked at the sights of what Lucari does in his spare time. He had things like teens, animals, and JBT, which stands for jailbait teens. I had to do research for what that stands for, and I actually still cannot fathom or imagine what it is. My mind just simply isn't screwed up enough to know. But leave a description and don't do that. Don't do that, that's a joke. After being interrogated by his chat for some time, Lucari then proceeds to show the files and try to explain himself out of this conundrum.
Sometimes you go to a site, some shit downloads on your shit, you don't fucking want it, you fucking delete it. That's just what happened, man. No!
Ignoring the fact that this grown man passionately and unironically talks about his love for hentai, when he did eventually show the files again, you could tell that some things were altered or deleted. Lucari didn't come to the fantastic idea of ending his stream and nuking the VODs or clips or even performing any form of damage control. He just kept his stream up and face planted deeper into the grave he dug himself. He just proceeds to explain all of the fucked up devious things he's into, which just made the situation even worse as the internet watched in awe, questioning how one man can be so deplorable.
Do you like lollies?
Yes.
Now, Lucari's big excuse is that all of this was just a virus that was uploaded to his computer and he didn't know about it. Which is funny because Lucari proceeds to tell us what the files stood for and what they were. Part of Lucari's damage control was to tell us all that he has 3 terabytes of hentai on his device, which is just fucking vile. Do you all know how much 3 terabytes is? For estimation, a 10-minute YouTube video at 1080p is about 750 megabytes on average. So to fill up a 3 terabyte hard drive, it would take 4,000 10-minute YouTube videos. 4,000. And this man has all of that in straight hentai.
How does it end up there? Okay, let me explain what happened. I was surfing a site.
Mom, I was searching around the internet.
The shit got downloaded. I didn't trigger a f***ing download, it just got downloaded.
And all of a sudden, I was downloading this thing, and I got a computer virus.
I opened up the f***ing text document. I saw what was in it. I deleted the text document. I deleted it.
I deleted the virus.
But the problem with Windows 11 is that even if you delete the text document, it apparently still stays there. So it was still there.
I had a computer virus, and I got scared that I had the virus. And when I was getting out of my chair, my pants were slipping, and I was pulling them up and getting back on the chair.
Sometimes you go to a site, some shit downloads on your shit, you don't fucking want it, you fucking delete it, and that's just what happened, man.
Mom, I'm telling the truth.
Video game drama is always fun to read about because it's usually grown adults arguing over shit that happened in a Minecraft Discord or something. But this one brought a smile to my face because justice was served and no children were groomed. A few days ago, there was a Marvel Rivals tournament with a prize pool of about $40,000, and an interesting situation occurred where a player on one of the teams was banned from the tournament because he wanted to win.
A player named Kingsman got kicked from a $40,000 Marvel Rivals tournament, and it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense why he got kicked. For context, he was on a team of 5 other people, people and apparently was the only one really wanting to win the tournament for the money, which he openly expressed to his teammates multiple times because he needed the money for college according to himself. But his teammates didn't actually care about the prize money or the tournament and only played for vibes.
Kingsman, who wanted to win the tournament because the money would really benefit him as a college student, was pretty much harassed by his team and told to STFU because he was making a suggestion. He was suggesting different team comps and asking if his teammates could switch heroes so they have a better chance of winning, but unfortunately his teammates didn't quite share his passion. He ended up getting kicked from the tournament and his team placed second to last. Now, my opinion is that I too hate when people are overly passionate about video games, but when there's 40 bans on the line, then this shit becomes life or death, because why would you join a 40k tournament if you don't plan on winning? But the situation didn't just end with Kingsman getting kicked. Zaza and the other people on the team went on to harass Kingsman online. She said things like, "I'm pretty sure he spent all 20 years of his life inside playing video games, which is why he lacks social skills," which to me is just friendly fire because you're both streamers playing video games. But I rest my case. Now, if you look through any of the clips or VODs, I don't think Kingsman displayed any signs of a lack of social skills. Bro just wanted to win some money.
Guys, listen, you may not want the money, but I do, okay? I really want to win. I need money for college, I need money for everything. And I want to try my hardest to get the right composition.
For real, bro. The next time we're doing well. Yo, I'm gonna be so for real, bro. The next time you bring up this topic, I will mute you, bro.
Even when he was right, his anger was completely justified because brother was going 18-2 and his DPS was 0-5. If my teammates was going 0-5 in my plat lobbies, I get pissed too. Now imagine if there's 40 bans on the line.
Oh my God! What am I looking at? No. Chat, you can never, ever defend this. I'm sorry. There is actually no defending this. I don't give a fudge what you think. There is no defending. You could say all she's doing is being mega jump the entire game. I don't give a fuck. Because in this game, you have okay, you don't even need final hits. Why don't we have a contribution? Like one singular contribution.
But anyways, things kind of blew up online because a lot of people felt like Kingsman was unfairly banned from the tournament. And with further investigation into VODs and clips, everyone kind of realized that Zaza and the other teammates were the real toxic ones, and Kingsman was genuinely trying to be polite. But the situation was cleared up because Kingsman was then offered an apology, and I heard that in his last stream he made well over $3,000, so bro eventually got paid.
You see, Kingsman had like 25k viewers and all the chatters were asking for ads. That's sweet. I'm happy to hear that. That's good news.
You can raid Moist Critical. I don't think he's gonna care, but like, I feel like that's necessary since he talked about my thing.
Kingsman raid? Oh, that's super sweet. I heard the stream went extremely well. That's wonderful. How wholesome. 10k subs, 100k followers. That's incredible. That's awesome, man. Hope it was a banger stream. He hit Twitch partner just yesterday. Timing couldn't have been more perfect then. That's awesome.
This is fun. Are you having fun?
Of course.
And Eminem, are you having fun? Two of us are having fun.
Kai Cenat quitting streaming. Kai put out this video where he talks about how he's no longer going to be a streamer and instead he's going to focus on other creative endeavors. He started his self-improvement arc, he started reading, and he even released a clothing brand called Vivette. But in typical internet fashion, people were there to hate. People were making fun of the fact that he had to keep looking up what certain words meant and the fact that he was a slow reader, which is weird because I think it is so strange to make fun of someone for wanting to better themselves, especially someone way richer and more famous than you. Like, okay, you can read better than Kai Cenat, but you know, you're still broke, so. Now, you all might not remember, but a few weeks ago, a man called Ebo Noah was going viral on the internet because he believed he was the second coming of Noah. You know, the guy that split the Red Sea? Okay, I know for a fact that apparently Ebo had a vision from God that the world would be flooded again on the 25th of December. It is currently the 21st of January, and everything is still pretty dry.
This man received a vision from God that the world will end in a matter of weeks, and he is trying to save us all by building an ark. Bro, and if he is right, we have not learned from the first time, because people are trolling him hard in the comments.
Now, if you didn't hear about this guy, the funny part of the story was that he actually built arks. I think he had like 8 arks in total, like 1 month before Christmas, and he needed to build enough to save potentially at least half the world, but he didn't even have enough to save the population of his hometown. So hypothetically, if this great flooding did happen, even if you believed and wanted to go on his ark, the man wouldn't even have enough space for you, so you were cooked regardless. Nice.
The more you enter into this ark, the more it expands. According to the revelation, it can actually contain 600 million humans.
Chad, I just did some research and turns out Ebo Noah is now driving a Mercedes. This entire time I thought this guy was a moron, and turns out he was a genius. Anyways guys, that is the end of the video. Like, subscribe, and comment.